don't normally do readings at night, but you are loud as this feels like at the end of your rope. You're at the end of your rope. With this, it's like you're waiting for one last sign or one last something before you make that final decision. You're like, God, just give me a sign. What do I do with this? You've waited for change, you've waited for contact, whatever the case is, and it hasn't come. And I feel like you've reached the end of your rope. Goose, stop eating my tablecloth. Look at her. Oh my gosh. My hubby got me these. All right, you've already got one falling out. The Fool. Yeah, you're literally standing at a threshold moment. What's interesting too is that this Fool in particular looks like he's debating. He looks exhausted too. Yeah, it definitely feels like he looks like he's at the end of his rope. What's really interesting is that you might feel very exhausted, but like there's all this magic around you. And I know that sounds really strange, but look at the flowers blooming. And you don't even realize it. It's like whatever you're near, whatever you touch, things grow. But where do you grow? What helps you grow? It feels like it feels misplaced. Like you feel misplaced in a way. Displaced, I think would be a better term. Displaced. Let's clarify. I don't want to read this deck in reverse. Yeah, we have the Star. Literally looking at the Star. What is my North Star? It feels like standing in a field in the middle of winter, and it's got that muffled silence, and you're staring at the stars, and it's this, I don't even know how to describe that feeling, this existential, it feels expansive and restrictive all at the same time. Endless possibilities, but also impossible. I don't know. God, you're so exhausted. You're just like, I just want my wish fulfillment. I want my wish. I want the one thing I've always wanted, the one thing I've always wished for. When is it my turn? What's this past situation? The Magician. That's interesting. You manifested this person in. Page of Swords. Whatever vibrational frequency you were at that point, that's what you manifested in. And I want to see something. I want to see what how it was. The Masquerade? I don't even know how to pronounce that. Hiding your true self projection. Do you feel like there was projection placed on this person that you manifested in? Like, oh my gosh. Okay. I feel like if you're here and you saw this and you clicked on this, then you are capable of hearing this without taking offense to it. And I'm sorry if it comes off wrong, but I really don't mean it in a mean way, but this is the best way I can describe it. I feel like you may have projected onto this person more than what they could have handled. Like you needed them for something. You needed them to fill some sort of void. And when this person mirrored back to you the projection, it was like ripping the mask off, and what you were left with was this thing or this person that you didn't manifest. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're staring at this person in this situation and you're just like, this is not what I wanted. This is not what I wanted. That's interesting too, because it's like it's painting the mask. God, I don't want this to come off the wrong way, but it's like you painted the mask and you placed it on them. Like you painted the mask on them. If you have ears to hear this, you will hear it. What are you moving into right now? What are you stepping into? Got the Hanged Man, a new perspective. It was reversed. I don't really want to read this in reverse, but it does fit the situation where it's like you were almost forced into separation or no contact, or you were forced into a different perspective, especially this person. Like you were forced to see them in a different way. Yeah, Four of Cups. Exactly. Like this is not what I wanted. This is not what I ordered. This is not what I meant to manifest. Why do I get the feeling like you feel like you've been abducted? Oh my gosh, yeah. Like it's almost like you feel like this connection, this situation abducted you. It took over. It took over everything. It took over your waking life, your thoughts, what you dreamed about, quite possibly based your dreams around this person or the situation. And I feel like when you came to, or when the mask was removed, or when you realized, hey, this isn't what I wanted, I deserve better than this, it's like you're looking back at yourself like, what happened? Who was that? I feel like I'm being mean. The patron. Mentorship and finances, books, bookkeeping, records, going over records. I feel like if you kept a journal, you're like poring over journal entries, almost like trying to figure out where the switch happened, or it's interesting. But yes, mentorship. The keys are in your hands. You're in a very powerful place right now where you hold the key. I do feel like you really learned a lot about yourself through this process. But why does this still feel out of reach then? Why does it still feel hopeless, exhausting? I kind of want to try something. I want to see a potential timeline if you were to choose this past thing. And then the potential timeline if you were to choose whatever this new open door is for you. Yeah, 9 of Pentacles. That's so funny. That's like the boss babe, boss dude card. It's like you're about to learn a craft or something, research something that's going to set you up financially. All right, this past thing. Okay, give me a snapshot of the future timeline of this. Page of Pentacles. Huh. That's really interesting. Why am I getting Smeagol vibes? Like, my precious. Queen of Pentacles. It's like a graduation energy. Why does this feel like stepping into a traditional role? Trad wife, trad life, the nurturer, making the house the home. It almost feels like you'd have to keep something a secret. And so it's something you feel protective over. Page of Pentacles is she's the student. So this thing that you're in, this future position, this thing that you're learning or classes you're thinking of taking, you would either have to do it, it's like you would have to do it behind closed doors, or the growth would be stifled. But what's interesting is that the star is incomplete here, but it's complete here at the Queen of Pentacles. So like I was saying, a graduation type energy. What more? Let me understand this. I don't read this deck in reverse either. This is 7 of Wands. Feels submissive, like you'd have to submit to something. Oh my gosh, that should have been a reading I did recently. It had to do with conformity for the sake of safety and comfort. I don't know why I have this overwhelming feeling of having to learn something in secret, or having to almost put that on pause, but I still see you succeeding in that. So either way, that's okay, because that's part of like that's fated, that's for you. So no matter which path you take, that's still okay. But it does seem like you have to sacrifice parts of yourself for the sake of comfort, conform for the sake of comfort, because if you were to bring that out in the open, there would be repercussions. Goose, you are being so loud. Future boss babe, boss dude. Give me a snapshot of the future. This wants to come out. The Empress and the Emperor. Holy sh**. Okay, so here's the thing. You have work to do. You have something that's very important that you're meant to do in this life. And it doesn't matter which way you go. I know I've already said this. It's going to get done. You've got both the Empress and the Emperor. This is potentially another person that you are meant to bring this thing into existence, breathe life into this thing, this craft, this influence, this whatever this is. You can do it alone, or you can do it with this person. It might not even be a person, it's just like a state of mind. It could be like your inner masculine and feminine, but you flourish here. You have the freedom to learn, to research, to expand, to grow. Is it a person? I want to see. Is it a person? Who's this? Page of Pentacles. More research, learning energy. Some of you, it's going to be another person. Others of you, this is you finding yourself. It's that Hieros Gamos I talked about in a recent reading. It's the union of your inner divine masculine and feminine, a healed divine feminine and healed divine masculine. They don't have to be fully healed, but they at least have to come into an agreement. And that brings inner union, which provides outer union, whether that's with another person or anything else in your reality. It's interesting because you're allowed to be a kid again, is what I'm getting on this side. Getting you like experience, it's like getting, I don't know why I'm getting it like this, but it's like tasting ice cream for the first time again. You're going to be able to experience something that you've experienced before, but it's going to feel like the first time. This could be love. This could be yourself. I feel like this is a very, it's broad. It's specific, but broad. For some reason, I want to look at the heart of, that is kind of the heart of everything, but I feel really guided to. Yeah, the Chariot. Which is exactly Hieros Gamos. This is Hieros Gamos. One side is divine masculine, one side is divine feminine. If they are in disagreement, the Chariot does not move forward. What's interesting too is when the both are in tune with each other and in sync with each other, that's when ascension occurs. That's when the crown chakra is open and you're able to receive. That's super spiritual for some of you, but it's true. When your inner masculine and feminine come together and are able to work together and provide for each other and protect each other and trust each other, your channels like blow open. It's like damn near Kundalini. So you very well could be experiencing a Kundalini moment, which can be, yeah, the Hierophant popping out, can be isolating. But there's a cleansing process that occurs when your Kundalini awakens, and not only awakens, but like comes back around, like completes the circuit. It rewrites your entire reality. I feel like I'm really going off topic here. I'm going off into the deep end. I want to expand on this. Okay. We've got the aspirant. I don't know how to pronounce this. More keys. Look at that. More keys. Also, the Hierophant has a set of keys on it. Just, FYI. I feel like you probably do need to hear this, but you have way more control than you know. You decide which doors to open and which to shut and lock for good. You have to trust your intuition and yourself. Ambition, diligence, and setbacks. I feel like your most recent setbacks have helped provide ambition. Like every time you've gotten a step closer out of something, it's coming in weird, but just bear with me. You get a taste of this new thing, and then you get pulled back in again a little bit. There's a setback, and then you're like, no, I've tasted this thing over here. I've tasted this freedom. I've tasted whatever the case is. That gives you the ambition and motivation to keep pushing further. Oh yeah, there's something on the bottom of the deck that I just shuffled back in. What was it? I'm gonna find it. Okay. Yeah, the Weaver, rediscovery, and transition. You're in a period of like relearning yourself, or you've been in a place where you have forgotten yourself and now you are remembering yourself again. Coming back home to yourself is what I'm hearing too. I'm getting a really weird message through this. It's like I'm seeing you weaving this very intricate rug or blanket or something, and it's very intricate. You've spent a lot of time on it, and you're having to cut the strands and start over, but you're not starting over though. You're taking those strands and you're creating something new with it because of the new perspective you've recently gained. I get that really strongly. Like the setbacks are nothing. They're nothing when the two are in agreement. Like it's like I feel like you can't stop what's already been set in motion is what I feel is the strongest. It's like setbacks don't matter. You can't stop what's been set in motion. And that's kind of the vibe I was getting earlier with the like it doesn't matter you're still going to fulfill your purpose. Just which way do you want to do it? How do you want to do it? That's comforting in a way because, I mean, it can be. Because I feel like you're at a place where you're just like, just tell me what to do. But that's the beauty of having choice, having the choice. Because if I told you what to do, you still wouldn't be listening to yourself. You wouldn't be moving forward because of the guidance and the intuition that you received. That would be from listening to somebody else, which is in itself a form of conformity. I feel like I'm getting really like rabbit holing this evening. Okay. Yeah. The warrior, perfectionism, burnout at the bottom. It doesn't have to be perfect. You don't have to be perfect at it. It doesn't have to be perfect. The plan doesn't have to be perfect. Nothing about this has to be perfect. The decision you make doesn't have to feel perfect. You don't have to have everything in a row, everything planned out. I'm getting the feeling of like you can make the decision without having everything figured out. Because it's more about how it feels and less about how it looks. Yeah. Oh, I love that. That's so sweet. You got a helping hand. Help is arriving, whether through a kind word, a generous act, or unseen forces working in your favor. Help is on the way. Oh, I just got goosebumps. Holy crap. Holy crap. Ooh. Ooh. I want one of these too. Oh, I love this card. It's the Prezi card. A gift from life. Life offers me abundant proof of the universe's love every day. Angels are sent to guide me, bringing divine messages to help me navigate my journey. Whether through words spoken or written, I will listen closely, knowing each message is a sacred gift meant to strengthen my path in love and spirituality. I like legitimately want to cry right now. Like, oh my gosh, you feel so supported. Like you have no idea how supported you are, and like it's all around you. You just have to look. Like you'll see it. The signs, the messages, the guidance, the keep going, the we've got your back. Like it's all here. Like if you could see on the other side, you have like this whole giant team like cheering you on. Like I don't get emotional on this channel. Like I haven't. Oh yeah, look at that. Overcoming at the bottom of the deck in the school of life, which is like what this has been talking about in some ways. By recognizing that fear, anger, and ego separate me from my divinity, I allow the light within me to grow. This light empowers me to rule my inner world, divine masculine, feminine. Today I overcome all that separates me from my true self. Whew. Wow. That was quite a rabbit hole reading. It was really good. If anything, I hope this helped to bring you peace in that you truly are loved and supported and surrounded. I'll talk to you next time.